Hi there Gemini, I'm Ellie Rose with PsychicFuture.com, and as you can see I'm reporting to you from a beach in Goa, India. So it's really actually quite exciting that I'm in India right now, as the movement of Mercury and Venus has now gone into Aries. So this is the sign of spring, which we've got coming up, Easter, and it's also the sign of the self. It's the first sign in the zodiac, so it represents who you are. And for you Gemini, obviously this might feel a little bit difficult because as a Gemini we focus ourselves on information and we like to think about other people, and it's quite different, the Western view from the Indian view. So in India there is a great debate about what the self is. So from a Hindu's perspective, the self is what you call I, whereas from the Buddhist perspective they believe that there is no self and that our attachment to the self actually causes a lot of suffering and separates us from other people. Whereas right now in India, as you can probably hear in the background, Holi festival is going on. So this is the bringing in of spring and it's the bringing in of light. And so for this week, you need to be focusing on the light of who you are inside. So perhaps as a Gemini, maybe you focus on other people just to distract yourself from you. And what you need to do this week is not get carried away in other people's problems or your environment or anything that is outside of yourself. And for instance, I've figured this out in India a little bit as well since I've been here, that you meet so many people coming through that it's very, very easy to distract yourself and to think about other people and to think about what's going on around you and all this information that you're taking in and you're analysing constantly. Whereas what you really, really need to do, and particularly for this week in general as this shift into Aries happens, is you need to bring all of that energy back around to yourself and just actually forget about what's going on around you and what other people are doing and what other people might be saying about you even, and just focus on who you are and who you feel like you want to be inside. And that's the most important point that you can take away this week. So next week I'll be here still in India and I'll give you your next lot of horoscopes, and hopefully they're going to take a little bit of an Indian slant again, and I will see you then. Much love.